5 years minimum. 5 years minimum before Manchester United become relevant again. United are a marketing brand, one of the biggest marketing brands in the world. They are no longer an elite football club. They're not relevant with regards to being an elite football club that can be put amongst the biggest clubs in the world that you take seriously on the football pitch. Off the football pitch, they are number one. On the football pitch, mid-table club. United may not get top four. This was not a great game, low quality game, but I always felt this was very dodgy one for United. But I think for West Ham, they just, for me, the best player on that pitch was probably Felipe Anderson. Or rather, the most inventive player on the pitch was Felipe Anderson. The best player on the pitch was Wan-Bissaka, who might be the best defensive fullback in the world. But if your best player is Wan-Bissaka, you're screwed, because how the hell are you going to score goals if Wan-Bissaka is your best player? But West Ham fully deserved. Great goal by Yarmolenko. That goal by Yarmolenko, especially like left foot, collar, clip the bar, and even also good free kick from Cresswell as well. But I think West Ham did play amazing. They did play amazing, and I think there's still some issues with West Ham finding their identity, and I think they rely a lot upon the creativity of Felipe Anderson. But I think United were so bad. They were so abject going forward, and I think you have issues with Rashford, where the thing with Rashford is that it's people pumped him up. I didn't pump him up. People pumped him up, and I think because people pumped him up, there's been a target on his back. People are hopefully realizing he just is not that dude. But even more so, you want him to play lone striker. Lone striker is one of the hardest positions to play. You need good ball control, good footballing IQ, good strength, great footballing intelligence, and experience and awareness and the ability to play that role. Not everyone can play the lone striker role. So for Rashford, without any creativity in the team, Mata has not been relevant since about 2011. No Pogba, no Martial, no Lingard. What the hell is this guy supposed to do? And United, the amount of times the ball just wayward crosses high in the air, direct pass, long ball, striking the ball, no triangles, no short passes, no combinations, no intricate play, nobody carrying the ball, nobody trying to beat a man, nobody going through the diagonals. Very obvious, very predictable, very two-dimensional. I don't know how this team struggled to beat Astana. They needed a test tube baby called Greenwood to beat Astana. I don't know any arguments for how this team can get top four. I just don't. You know, I see more losses in this team, and the danger is you take Pogba out of this team, they fall apart. They fall apart, and Pogba is not the most creative player in the world. It's just that's one of the many skills he has. There is not a single bona fide playmaker in this team, and you look at whether it's City, Liverpool, you need a playmaker. You need a number 10. You need a number 10 or a quality wing back, because who is going to provide stuff for the strikers? So for West Ham, fully deserved, well played. Them bringing out baubles to make the pitch look like a Disney film was rude. That's very rude. That should be banned. But I think for West Ham, fully deserved. I think they took their chances. They were far more dangerous. They had far more bite, far more intent going forward. And for United, this team just looks so ordinary. When you're relying on the Caucasian Usain Bolt called Daniel James as your main attacking threat, you've got issues. You've got serious issues, man. And I think for United, man, they're here. Get your money, man. It is what it is. Get your money. But for United, I think it's going to be at minimum 5 years before they become relevant again, man. It's dark, very dark.